Welcome to their Team Solemn Circus live duel. So on the left side we have dinosaurs. On the right side here we have ninjas. A very fun deck. I think this is what Todd's taking to regionals actually. So excited to see that. Hoping he does top. We see an impermanent Ash Blossom in his hand as well. And I believe the Iron Digger, he's going to start off by normal summoning Tabari and setting one card and passing. That's not great. He's going to take a chance to pick up and read Tabari, a super rare from the OTS 21. And don't forget to like, comment, subscribe while we're at it, while he's taking a chance to read. Helps the channel a lot, and we are on the road to 2K actually. Only I believe 350 left to go. So we're gonna see the Dino player gonna be normal summoning an Oviraptor, and I do believe activating the effect here, he's gonna chain the Imperm. Then we're gonna activate the effect of Tabari to quick fuse into Maizen. Here, the Battle Ninja, which is able to make all ninja monsters attack directly. It also makes it that, I guess, it's not a 0 attack monster. Now it's 25. Puts it in the fire zone. That's actually the safest zone. And we're going to see a set rotation be activated here. I believe Todd's reading this to see if you can ash the card, but it doesn't add to hand, so I don't believe you can ash it. Going to give his opponent a lost world and setting the Dionic Diagram. It's pretty crazy because Lost World like affects your opponent as well. It says when a dinosaur monster is summoned. You can activate the effect of Dionic Diagram. It's going to get Ash Blossom and it's going to just pass on that. We see a Book of Moon being drawn here. Is that a spellcaster thing too, or what? That's the ninjutsu art tool. That turns one monster equipped into it to a ninja. We're going to see an iron tool targeting the Oviraptor. You can like target one banished, or you can target one ninja in the graveyard, banish it, then destroy a card on the field. They're going to destroy the whatever it's called diagram. Then Maizen's going to attack into the Ovi, and then being able to set one card from the graveyard because it battled, I think. Oh, because you activated a monster effect. Okay. Add one Archstar's effect's going to activate. He's going to be chaining the effect. Oh, actually, that was not the effect of Maizen. That was the effect of the Iron Digger. When it's in the graveyard, you can target one banished, but either add to your hand, especially someone face down. So, push someone face down. But here, we're going to activate the effect of Amador Archosaur, and Maizen's going to activate his effect, summon out Tabari from the deck. And then Amador Archosaur is going to pop the baby. And this is where the shenanigans start. We search for a double evolution pill. Very cracked card. Then we're going to summon out the Ovi off the baby. And then Oviraptor's effect's going to activate here. And I believe he's going to search for probably Misk. Yeah, we see it searching for a Misk here. Crazy card. Going to be proceeding to activate the Misk, Miscellaneousaurus. Now making so that his dinosaurs are not effective by his opponent's activated effects. Then we're going to see Amador linking off into most likely a Link Rebo here. And linking both of those off for a Unicorn. Unicorn's going to be able to pitch a card here. We're going to see the double evolution pill try to spin back the set card, which is a Book of Moon that we know. We're never going to chain the Book of Moon on the Tobari, perhaps? And here, Todd's gonna take a second. Like, do I chain it? Nope. He's gonna just let it go. It's gonna go to the grave here. I mean, when you're facing down uphill, I don't really think face down monsters are a very good idea. Personally, myself. And we did see him discard the pill, but chances are, yeah. So here he has the second one. Going to be banishing the Link Rebo as well as the Oviraptor to summon out a UTC from the deck. And here our opponent's going to most likely take a lot of damage. You know, it can attack defense position monsters and burn for 1,000. So we're going to see at least 2,000 being taken here. I think it's going to be 3,000 total plus 19, if that's what these stats of Unicorn is. It's been a while, I forget. We're going to see the effect of UTC activate, discarding Petite, and that's going to be game there. We see the ninja saying, okay, yeah, you definitely have it there, taking 3,000 and then being able to just go Unicorn and whatever Petite's going to summon out. But it cannot attack. I think it's in defense position, actually. I'm not too sure. I'll have to reread the Dino cards, but very good nonetheless. So we see the moving on to game 2 here. Ninja's going to get to choose and go first or second. It's going to be interesting to see who they choose for. I feel like you don't want to let dinosaurs go second because they're just so oppressive and like they're just able to go off and make huge boards. Like just one UTC is just super threatening even to this day. You're not playing like a big combo deck or like a mega huge big range deck that just gets over big monsters. And like some of the monsters that like the ninja deck has, like Joji or whatever, the Gravity Ninja, like that's just a crazy going second card. So like, but what do they do really going first? I mean, they normally like Dolka UTC and then they'll interrupt you during like your little combo you make. But I don't know. I feel like it'd be a hard choice to make depending on like a deck when you're playing a rogue deck like this. I think ninjas are super cool. It's a fun deck. They look super sick. I'm glad they made it like an actual deck that can like be played rather than. I mean, Hanzo was what in one of the first like few sets of the Yu-Gi-Oh, so super cool. And the dinosaurs are getting some new support. I don't know if they're gonna be like added to the Dino deck and themselves. They're pretty huge monsters. I saw when we posted about them, some people said that they were gonna try playing like a whole different deck of them, but now diving into game 2 here, we're gonna see terraforming and activate, searching for most likely a lost diagram. Okay, so he did make his opponent go first here. Maybe his plans to play through the Dolka UTC. We're going to see diagram activate by popping baby, searching for Lithosagem. The baby can activate as well. Lithosagem being back is also correct as well. Searching for baby can summon out the OV. OV effect's going to be able to activate here. It's going to get chained to an Imperm. And do they have the Misc? It looks like they do. They're thinking on it here. I feel like you just definitely drop Misc on this. Like, I don't know if there's any other card you can just dodge to avoid. Oh, they're going to chain Book of Eclipse. Okay, flipping it face down so it does avoid that, targeting protection of Imperm. But now they're not able to activate the secondary effect of the Oviraptor here. Interesting. But they have not normal summoned, so we're going to see that they're going to dump here the Giant Rex. Book of Eclipse is an interesting card. I mean, maybe thinking they're going to be playing going second. They're going to activate the effect of UTC to banish two dinosaurs themselves. Then the Giant Rex is going to summon itself out. And just going to simply pass on this. Here we're going to see Tubachi activate its effects. You can special summon a ninja monster from your hand or face up or face down. You see a special summon of Hanzo. Hanzo will be able to activate its effect to add a ninja monster from the deck to the hand. Looks like they're going to search for the Kajiro, the cannon ninja. I think, or maybe not. Searching for the Baku. So it's going to be able to special summon itself out because it was added to the hand except by drawing it. And if it's special summon, you can target one ninjutsu or ninja card from your graveyard and add it to your hand. So you're going to search for the green ninja here. Or they're going to chain green ninja. Okay. Because a monster is special summoned onto the field face up. Okay. Then we're going to be seeing them fuse away into the Maizen with a quick fuse. And I think Green Ninja can target and change the UTC to face down. Yeah, so that's what we're going to see here. Which is crazy. Seeing the stats on UTC. Honda's going to attack into... Oh yeah, and Giant Rex is boosted up by 200. Wow. We're seeing normal summon of a Hanzo here. So you're going to add a ninjutsu art. I would assume we're going to add the Iron Digger. Oh no, they're going to add the notebook here. So you can be able to set a ninja as well as a ninja arts and traps. Two Hondos, I guess they're trying to be able to attack for gain here. We have 36 plus 25. So we can get 61. They need to make another 19, and then they're able to win here. Just by being able to attack directly, which is kind of crazy. We're going to see mysteries here. Some placing the ninjutsu art tool and then summoning a face down. Then we're going to see an overlay for Blade Ninja. Detaching, and then we're going to be activating the Iron Digger as well. It's kind of crazy that the Blade Ninja is actually being used. Then we're going to see I think it's Baku that was banished to pop the diagram. And then that's just going to be gained there, having enough damage with the XYZ Ninja, which is insane. I like when like that's such a cool win con. Like, oh, I just don't care what you have. I'm just gonna attack directly. Like you could have a board of like 30,000 monsters, and you're like, yeah, never mind. Let's just swing in for game here. Like, what the heck? But now we're gonna see Dinos, who's gonna choose and go first or second, and um, and like I mean I think they thought they were gonna go second there with the Book of Eclipse because Book of Eclipse is a crazy card going second. I guess it also is a defensive card going first. They could have thought that they're gonna go first here, but it's gonna be definitely interesting going into game 3. We'll see that like Dino kind of has the power here because they can like really go first or second depending on what side deck cards they really want to put in. I feel like when you're like in the spot playing against Dinos, like they could just choose first or second, and then you're just like, okay, well my side cards aren't as relevant now, unless you side like super generic. They're gonna see Dino's gonna start here. I wonder if that's what they were thinking. Starting off with a Fossil Dig. It's been a while since I've seen that. They're gonna see an Ash Blossom being responded to it. Pretty fair. They're gonna activate triple attack talents here to see the hand and rip it, and I think that Nibiru is gonna probably stay in hand. Yeah. Two nibs and a Book of Moon and a card. Yeah, goodbye, Nisu. And now all I have to do is play around, not summoning 5 times. That's going to be pretty much enough for game, I'd assume. Unless they're going to top deck something crazy here. Ovi being normal summon, searching for the baby. So we know baby and another card in hand. That's all that they have here, eh? As I think they're trying to see if they can play around Nibiru. Is there any like one card starter in the deck? I mean, Hanzo would be a pretty nice top deck. But I don't think the rest of them would really do much. Maybe a Fenrir would be nice, but we're gonna see Lithosasm being activated here, getting rid of Petite and Baby, summoning yourself out. And they're not both Earths, so unfortunately we're not gonna see that extra deck rip. We are gonna see Baby effect activate here. But their plays are pretty limited. We're gonna see a Mist being summoned out here. And I guess we could go for a rank 4 or a link 2. I'm not too sure where you'd go with this. I mean, definitely getting Miss Access is huge. They're going to go for a Dweller here. Interesting choice. And just passing on that. They're going to attach the Dweller. They missed there for Dweller during the standby phase. And what do they have? We know they have a Book of Moon, 2 Nibirus, and whatever their top deck is. They're going to set one mystery card, Book of Moon, and pass. I think they actually drew a Mistu for turn again, but I'm not too sure. Here we see the Dino player being able to draw for turn, and if that's a baby, they can just banish the Misk, but if it's not, they're going to be in a little bit of a trouble here. They're going to activate the... you just want to banish enough to summon out an Oviraptor. That makes sense. They're going to banish off the Abyss Dweller here, and then we're going to banish 4 to summon out Oviraptor from deck. Oviraptor's going to activate the effect here, and that's going to be probably baby, I would assume. I'm not too sure. I feel like you just go for game at this point, but you know that opponent has a Book of Moon, so. And you're trying to play around Nib as well. Searching for the Iono and Archosaur. Maybe we do have a baby. Normal summon Adamador and activate the effect here. Popping Oviraptor. Okay. So no baby in or popping Scrap Raptor in hand. That makes some sense, I guess. Getting the evolution pill here, so that we're gonna have more monsters to be able to attack. But we are gonna have the Book of Moon flip our monsters face down. Um, we are on summon number 2 here. I think we can do it in 4 summons. I don't think that's gonna be enough for a game because Book of Moon, but no, you definitely just flip the Abyss Dweller face down. They're just not going to activate Book of Moon there. Okay. This is a local tournament, so it's not always, there's no point of like being a rule straight like, oh no, you activated it, making like a gameplay kind of stale. You don't really want to be that guy, no, not out of locals, right? This is like a not a regionals type event here. I know some locals are extremely competitive and stuff like that, and our locals is competitive as well. But like there comes a time where, especially like what your opponent has, and they're like, oh crap, they didn't really take their hand off the card either, or placed in the graveyard. There's really no point of like you're gonna have to see this person like every single week, sometimes even like 2 times or 3 times a week. So it's just not worth it for like a one event. I know you guys don't see it as like really a one of event, but I just wanted to let you guys know. Here we're gonna enter battle phase. Poke with the Oviraptor. Then we're gonna poke with the Lithosagem, and then poke with the Dweller as well. And I believe here they're like, okay, I've done some damage. I'm on summon number 3. Might as well. And here they're probably gonna go for Dolka, yeah. So now like Nib is not even the greatest. Obviously, it's gonna probably still be activated because I do have 2 in hand, and they can book the just book it, and they could just actually just pass on us if they really wanted to here. Yes, here's the a pass. They have a very weird Dino end board, and we know they have Pill in graveyard or Pill in hand as well. So now we know the hand of the opponent is 2 Nibs. We do see a Tabari, and one other unknown card. Here we're looking at the extra deck, seeing like, can we even do anything? I don't really think so. I think that's the problem with ninjas. Like, they don't have enough good stuff to really do anything. You have to play a lot of like defensive cards. We're gonna see a normal summon of Tabari here. Then we're gonna activate the Misu. So they did draw the Misu there. Then we're gonna link 2 off into Grandmaster Heizo. Yeah, I'm not even sure if this one does either. You can set 1 Ninjutsu art spell and trap from your deck. Okay. Is that gonna go for Dancing Leaves? Yeah, I don't really even know where this is gonna go with it. Me Too's a crazy card as well. I remember Todd being upset he didn't pick up Starlight Rare ones because they were like so cheap for so long. We're gonna see the Iron Tool being searched. Gives me IP vibes, not gonna lie. They're gonna see it equipped here. How much attack does the Sizo have? It has 2,000. Okay. They're gonna attack into the Lithosagem here. So Sizo is currently at 25. I feel like you'd attack into. I mean, what's the defense of Dolka? I think like 2,000, isn't it? Then we're gonna see the double evolution pill being activated here, and they're just gonna say, yeah, you have it. There's not much they can do here, unfortunately. But you see here that Dino ends up taking the game, being able to control that board with the Dolka and summoning under level 5s. And here let's explain what they could have done instead. Maybe they would have had more. But yeah, Definitely some cool cards. I do like the Yagaramaru that he is showing on the field. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one. Peace.